We have three positive integers and they're in the ratio 1 to k squared, but they're not necessarily equal to those numbers. But because they're in that ratio, it means we can actually write down the three numbers if we times them all by some scale factor. So n to nk to nk squared. We don't know what n is, and obviously the aim is to find that out. But these are actually my three integers. Because then we can use that information, we can add them together, n plus nk plus nk cubed must equal 93. And then multiply them together, it's going to be n times nk times nk squared is equal to 3375. So this is the one that jumps out at me because we can write it as nk all cubed equals 3375. So I must have a cube number here because n and k are going to both be integers. So I just need to find out the cube root of 3375. And big hint is that it ends in a 5, so our number must be also end in a 5 that we're cubing. 5 cubed is way too small, that's just 125, so I guess we work our way up. 15 cubed, or 15 squared, is 225. So 15 cubed is going to be 225 times 15. And this is not too bad to work out. Times them by 10. Okay, we do get that in fact. So nk must equal 15. I've got my middle number, but I want some of the other ones. I haven't yet used this 93. Now here's what you have to do. You have to sort of think about factorizing out the n. So we've actually got n times 1 plus k squared is equal to 93. Remembering that these are both going to be integers. But here's the thing, 93 is a product of two primes, 3 times 31. So it must be, because nk is 15, they're both whole numbers, it must be that n is equal to 3 rather than 31, which means that k is going to equal 5 because we can just put it back into this one. Let's just double check. We do 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 5 squared, which is 25. We're going to get 31. So that is definitely correct. We found them, so we found n and k, so now we can just write down our three integers. N, our first integer, is 3, nk is 15, and times by 5 gives 75.